Sure. Perfect. All right. So we are going to record tonight's call since we have a guest speaker. Tabitha is one of my boot camp sisters. I met her when I went to boot camp last October, and she has an awesome story. And just I love watching her work. I love seeing all her great ideas, and I'm constantly just like, what are you doing? What do you like? What is that? Like, what is that going to be? So I thought I'd have her come talk to us about her like customer mail and what she's doing, because we all love different ideas. We all love to just change it up. So I'm going to turn the time over to her and just have her chat with us. And yeah, so go ahead.
All right. Well, hi guys. Like I said, my name is Tabitha. I'm very honored to be here and just hit it off instantly at boot camp. We're all really close knit, so it's really cool that I was able to be invited here to talk to you guys. I typically, just so you know, like I do typically have high PRV, so I'm not just telling you a system that doesn't work. My goal every month is 2,500 PRV, and I'm pretty consistent with being able to hit that, if not more. And this VIP mail system that I do is a huge part of it. My return customer retention rate is huge, and it's because I'm getting in their hands. I think rather than a text message or an email that they can overlook, and it's tangible. Like a lot of people get bills in the mail, so they're really excited when they can get something that's so fun in there. So I'm just going to kind of break it down. I have 4 different things that I send. So I will just show you guys that, and then I'm always available for questions. So maybe if once anybody watches the recording, if you have like a list of questions, you can always send those over to me and I can help elaborate on that. Part of my branding is I'm purple. I love purple colors. So it's kind of perfect that Scentsy is purple. So my VIPers, they know whenever they get one of these purple envelopes in the mail, it's from me. So it's really exciting. I have the same branding colors with everything. It's just kind of fun. It's not required. You can use white envelopes or whatever your budget allows. This is just a system that I work and has been really beneficial for me. So in the first month, I send a rack card that says simply, thank you for shopping with me. And it just kind of gives them my story about Scentsy, how I joined, why I joined. And then it goes in and it tells them, your business is something I will forever be grateful for. As a thank you, you will receive a gift every time you purchase with me. As a bonus, you'll be receiving free samples for 3 months following. And it's got the love brag tag. When I first joined a year in, so I've been doing this now. I just had my 3rd. So I've been doing the VIP mail for 2 years. The original training I watched is Katie Farner on YouTube. Amazing. This is the same system. I've kind of revamped it and added things to what works well for my business. But that training I highly recommend too. There's just a lot of the stuff that I got from her. So this is the rack card on the front, and then I do a VIP giveaway. Just because I really want to get people into my VIP group. That is very important for me. Because even if they don't buy from me right now, if I can get them in my VIP group and I can get my stuff in front of them, that is the ultimate goal. Because just because they don't buy from you right away doesn't mean that they won't ever buy from you. Regardless, they are getting this because they bought from you. But still, you get the point. You want to get people in your VIP group. So I started this QR code goes directly to my VIP group, but I do a giveaway. Now, this is a one-on-one thing that I'm mailing them, so I can say the specifics of the giveaway. I couldn't post this publicly because that would be out of compliance. We don't want to do that. But since this is one-on-one communication, this is how I give them tickets. They get one, and I put the ticket on here because I think it's so cute. I just buy raffle tickets that are from Amazon, and of course, purple. So 1 ticket for every order, 1 ticket when they tag me on social media. They get 3 for booking a party with me, 5 if they start a club, and 5 if they refer people to a club. Again, I want to get people in club. So this is something I'm going to reward them for, is they're going to get 5 entries into that monthly giveaway. And basically how I do it is I will just write their name on the ticket as they tag me on social, as they join club, whatever, and I will throw it in my little jar. And then once a month, the following month, I do a giveaway. I always get a whiff box. You can see it back here in my display. I always buy one as a business supply. Sometimes I sample out of it. But I always give away whatever's left of a whiff box as my VIP giveaway the next month, because that's a tax write-off for me already, because I'm using it as a display and I'm using it for samples. So, and they don't get all the time the whole contents, because say I want to sample the bars out or do something with that, they're going to get whatever's left of it, because again, it's already been a tax write-off. It can be multiple purposes. I use it opening it live. I take pictures with it. So it's however you can benefit your business. So this has been really huge, like I said, to get people into my VIP group and to keep me connected with them. Also, they get really excited for my lives. So I want them watching for that live video that I'm going to be doing to let them know who wins that month. I get Scent Warmer of the Month kit. If you do, it comes with the flyers. You do get it. I highly recommend you're utilizing the kit contents and getting them in people's hands, not just collecting them. So I put the scented sticker on there. I used to sample the scent of the month as a felt sample, but you're going to see in just a second what I started doing with other collections. So I stopped doing that because of time and the fact that it comes with the scented stickers. They're going to be able to rub and smell and see what it is. So I felt like I was kind of contradicting my time, and time is money, and we want to make sure that we're utilizing that to its fullest. So you only get 50 of these. Sometimes I do 100 VIP mailers plus. So I only give them to who I get it to, and then until it runs out. I send a scent circle with my first month. That's always my gift. And I do the following month's or the previous month's scent of the month sample. The reason I do this is because I would love to do it of the current one, but I'm very, very disciplined on sending my VIP mail out for the month before on the first week of the next month. So anybody that ordered from me in March is going to get their VIP mail the first week of April. And I'm super disciplined for that, because I find consistency is what helps you stay disciplined in your business. And if you have a system to follow, you're more likely to stay with that. So I don't want to wait on the current scent of the month scent circle to come in. So I go ahead and I buy it for the month before, because we pretty much always have that scent of the month left for the next month. And then it's encouraging them to add it to club, because that's what I want them to do. I want them to be able to, they've gotten the rub and smell sticker. Now they're getting it in a scent circle. So ultimately the goal would be that they love the scent. They don't want to lose it. So they add it to club. And this is just a cute sticker that I have on there. It says, "Thank you for supporting my small business. If you love the scent, be sure to add it in wax to your club before it leaves. QR code goes right to my join club, and then get paid back on your own purchases. This is a join link." So this goes, I used to handwrite on scent circles. I would recommend it if you have a smaller customer base. It got way too much for me to be able to do that I needed to be able to bulk do it and get it out faster. So I started printing these stickers. I haven't felt that people have stopped ordering because I did this. So you just have to find what works for you and your systems. Now, I never create my own newsletters, but I do send one. This was one that I just found on Canva Boss Babes. I always put it to my information. I don't even know that this is the one I'm going to send for April, but so far there's been 2 shared, and this is what I got. Sometimes if I find 3, I just kind of put them together. So just whatever you like. I do have the scent of the month on here because, like I said, there's only 50 of these that come in the kit, and a lot of times I have more than that, so I still want to highlight it. So I'll put it on my newsletter. And then like this is just front and back. You can, though, I will tell you, do 3 to 1 page if you don't want a full page newsletter. And this is probably one of my favorite business tools to share with you guys. If you haven't seen it, it's already perforated paper that you just rip apart, and you can print on it like a full page of paper, but do 3 newsletters on each if you have smaller condensed. My favorite paper, love it, and love turning people onto it. So to save cost, you can do 3 to 1 page instead of doing a full page front and back. I have switched to front and back, but again, that's what I've decided to invest into my business. And then this is the new thing I've started and has changed my sales of collections. I always, now we'll ignore that this is Valentine's Day. I haven't gotten my Mother's Day collection done yet. It will be Mother's Day. But I have started buying the early access wax collections as soon as they go on sale to order. I get them, I make my felt samples. Some amazing person makes these templates in the Canva Boss Babe group. I grab it, put my information in, and I sample each collection with my VIP mail. Now, all 3 months are going to get this collection. And I will tell you, my sales have just went through the roof on collections. Because yes, people buy wax. That's what we're known for. They want to have wax. But a lot of times they want to smell things and actually get to experience it. And with these felt samples, you can put them in your warmer and actually get that true scent throw in your room. So this has been a game changer. Again, it is more of an investment in making samples, but my return on the investment, I feel, is very worth it to do. So that's in there. Now, you notice a trend. I like to talk about club. I like to talk about, just selling. Now, joining, I put in every month one as well. This is normally on a business card, so it's a lot smaller, but I make up a cute little graphic every month and I tell them what they would have made on this order as a consultant. So it's in their face with how much their commission is. Now, I track all of my customer mail on a separate Google sheet. You can do it through the workstation if you want, but I have found by having a simple template that just has first name, last name, PRV, and then I have a formula in there that auto calculates their 20% commission when they join. So as I'm doing this, I go through here and then I just write what their commission would be right on whatever graphic I have. And then on the back of it always has whatever join kits are available. So this is normally in a business card. I just wanted you guys to be able to see it, so I made it big. And I change it every month and it's kind of fun. I like to have a little bit of creative outlet. I'm not a super creative person, but that's fun for me to do. So that's what's in month 1 as a thank you. Now, month 2 is all about advertising Scentsy Club because we really want to get people in Scentsy Club. That is a very big priority for me in my business because that is my PRV for months to come, not just today. So I took Lisa Roberry's she has a club graphic, but this is what my colors are. This is what my branding is. Everything matches this. And I made it in my fonts and everything. And then it's got a super easy thing about how Scentsy Club works. So month 2, they're going to get Scentsy Club. They're also going to get that month's newsletter because now we're going to be, say it was a March person, now we're going to be into May. They're going to get that month's collection. Now, since you didn't have a collection coming out that month, because that happens sometimes, I would just highlight a popular scent like blueberry cheesecake or Luna or, Amazon Rain, one of those things that there's a lot of products available in that scent, but they've been amazing since I've started doing the collections that we've had a collection every month that I've been able to use. So I'm very thankful for that. And I really hope that helps or that trend keeps going. And then month 2 that's it. So, or if I have any of these left, I will put the scent of the month in there. My goal for month 2 is to be 1 stamp. And that's what my VIP mail really focuses on. So all of this will fit into 1 envelope. And I just have a little food scale that I keep in my office and I weigh it. As long as it's under 1 ounce, you can mail it with just a regular stamp. Now, month 1, since it has a scent circle in, it's going to be a little heavier. And I just buy these additional ounce postage stamps. So they're 27 cents, I think, instead of, I don't even know what stamps are now. Whatever, 63, 64, whatever. So they're less than half the price to do that additional ounce. So month 2 and 3's goal is to get it under 1 ounce. So it's only costing me 1 stamp. Because as you're doing a lot of them, obviously, expenses add up and you are trying to be as frugal as you can in your business. So that's all that I have for month 2. Month 3 is letting them know, hey, this is your last month of getting samples from me. And very little people make it to month 3. And if they do make it to month 3, most of the time they order from me. So it just says, oh no, this is your last month as a VIP. I know you've loved being a VIP. Who doesn't love trying new products before anyone else? Running low on wax, oils, pods, scent circles, laundries, or cleaning products. Be sure to place an order this month to continue receiving your free samples every month for 3 months. So just encouraging them, make sure you order this month. And again, it's going to have your newsletter, your scent of the month if you have any left. And it's pretty simple. I also put in a product list for month 3 because it shows everything that we offer, but yet it's in paper form and it still gets me under that weight restriction. So product list, newsletter, and scent of the month if you have any left with your rack card. Now, here is the magic on getting people to come back. Now, say we do fall off at 3 months, busy, kids were in sports, whatever it is, they need product, they keep forgetting. 6 months, they're going to get, and I miss you in their mailbox. And this is going to be like, hey, friend, come back to me. It's been 6 months since you've ordered. So, and then I put a picture on there of me because I want them to relate that I'm a real person. I work Scentsy for whatever reason it is for you personally. And the more personal you can be with your customers to let them know why you work this business, the more success you're going to have. So I put this picture up of me on here. It says, hi, friend. It's been a while since I've heard from you. I hope all is well. I just wanted to check in and send you some samples of our new collection. Put these felt samples in your warmer and enjoy. So they're going to get this with the collection that we have, with the newsletter, and then you could do if you have any of the scent and the warmer of the months left. So it's just different touch points, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, and then again at 6 months. But it just keeps my customer retention rate really high and keeps them coming back to me, and then also allowing them to see what's new, what's coming up with Scentsy, and all that, good stuff. I think that is all as far as my VIP mail. And then if there's I will seal it with a cute little sticker. This is just thank you. A lot of times though, especially if we had a join special. So all the ones that went out for February, the first week of March, I made like a 2-inch circle with the join kit on it and I sealed the envelope. So I know every single person that opens that envelope is going to see that join special. There is no way of getting past that. So that's kind of something that I like to do on that as well. And then this is probably the most important part out of anything you can do with your VIP mail. You have to follow up to make sure they received it. Because so many times people get it and they put it in their junk mail or they put it over there, the mail they're going to open up later. So I use Project Broadcast. If you do, this is a good way to utilize it. If you don't, it's worth spending a little extra time to message your customers. The way I do it is when I'm sitting here going through my list, I automatically set up a text to send to all the people I'm sending it to let them know, hey, Happy Mail's on the way. And I found there's a lot of people that it was getting lost or delayed. They weren't getting it. So it also helped me to know like what's going on. Like I have one customer, I literally have to send it in a white unmarked envelope because someone at the post office is stealing her samples each time. Because if I send them in the purple envelope, she's not getting them. And I was like, well, if they'd ordered from me, I wouldn't care that they were stealing her mail. So but I had no idea that was happening until I actually reached out to her because I didn't used to follow up, but I started following up and it has been a huge difference. And almost everybody replies back to me. So it's another building relationship with them. So I'll let them know it's on the way. And then I have it set for, I believe 10 days, maybe a little less than that, of being like, hey, did you receive your Happy Mail? And it's just allowed for more conversations with my customers. They're telling me, and I'll always put on there, what did you think of the Easter collection? And then they're giving me the reviews on it. But it's really helped with my sales of the collection items. So if you're someone who's kind of feeling like, I'm not really seeing the results that I would like from these collections by just posting them, this is a way to get it under your customers' noses and honestly doing it at a pretty affordable rate because, I mean, you're doing felt samples and you can still send them for one stamp if they're under an ounce. So that's pretty much my whole mail system. Do you have any questions?
Holy moly. I'm like over here, like, I want to revamp everything.
Yeah.
Like, I literally want to revamp everything, but I do have some questions.
Yep.
So where, for example, do you get your envelopes? Like if you're looking for like colored envelopes, something that's like you said, shows who you are, your branding, like what would you recommend?
Amazon.
Amazon?
I get like everything from Amazon.
Amazon is amazing.
Amazing and dangerous.
Yes. Where do you get your rack cards? Like, do you just create them and print them out at home, or do you have them like made, and printed through Canva? Like, what is your go-to when you're
So
making your
I
rack
used
cards
to
in your
print them
business
at
card?
Yep, I used to print them from home just because I found that to be the more affordable way. And then I realized I was doing so many of them that it was worth investing into. So I designed them on Canva and then I printed them with Vistaprint. And then I wait until they have a coupon because they do a lot. And then, buy for the year or whatever at once to get them as cheap as possible because I know I'm going to utilize them.
Oh.
Now the recruiting ones, these little business card ones, I do print these at home, mainly because I never know if we're gonna have a joint special that I want to throw on the back of it. Um,
Mhm.
I don't create it soon enough to be able to order them months in advance. So I do print those at home and I just buy the Avery business card templates, like the ones that's an actual like two for like, I don't know, 10 to a page.
Yeah.
And I just print those front and back with the information.
Okay. Awesome. And I honestly did not realize that you could save your stuff from Canva and have it printed on Vistaprint. I always just print it from Canva and pick it up at FedEx. Like,
Yeah,
good
if
to
I
know.
had a FedEx pickup, I would for sure probably do that because it's so convenient, but I don't have one close to me. So
That's awesome. Okay, so you were talking about your tickets, and I used to do that. I love that idea. I don't even know why I stopped. I think it was just because for me it was a little bit time consuming to keep track of it. So like you don't actually send them all their tickets, you just keep track of it, right?
just this
Or
one. I do
just
send them month one. That's the only one I send them.
for
And
their order,
yeah,
right?
yep, for the order because they get one for placing an order with me for month one. And then additionals, if they're tagging me, setting up clubs, anything like that, I will just write it on there and put it in there. I'm not going to mail them theirs.
Okay. So then, like, if let's say that you have an in-person order and you're delivering it to them, do you still include them in your happy mail or do you like give it to them at that time? Like, is it different? Like when I
I
deliver
I
something, it looks different than when I send it in the mail.
I do mail everything for that reason because I don't prep this ahead of time and have it for the whole month. Like I
Mhm.
prep it for the whole previous month, and then by that time, I've probably already delivered the order to them. You absolutely could put it in there, say they haven't picked up their order and you've done your mail. Absolutely, just I've done that. But if I have someone that orders like the last week of like March and then I don't do mail till April, but they've already picked up their order, I'm just gonna eat the postage because half the time it's gonna sit on my desk and I'm gonna forget to give it to them, even though they're local. Like it's just I'm being real, and if I can mail it to my neighbor that's next door rather than literally neighbor next door still sitting here, I
They'll
should
get it soon. Yeah,
I should have mailed it. So it's like whatever works with your brain.
perfect. So now talking about Project Broadcast, I use Project Broadcast. I don't know campaigns.
Okay.
But so when you're doing it, do you set up a campaign like as you're sending out your happy mail so like it automatically sends out to them on your schedule that you want to follow up? So like
Yeah,
you're just
I do.
sending
I
them.
do a drip campaign. So I'll do happy
Okay.
mail and then so I'll put the first message in for, your happy mail's on the way. And then the second message will be a follow-up. And then I like to have one at the end of the month as well, just a reminder that, this is leaving or whatever. So like 3 touch points from my happy mail, and that definitely keeps them relevant or keeps me relevant to them.
That is amazing.
I
We
and
I
that's
love
been a game changer, especially with just like the first time I did it and I had over 30 people text me back. I was like, where are you guys when I send out normal campaigns? Like, what the heck? You guys, I send you
it.
free stuff and now you're all replying.
Because now they're expecting something. So
Yeah.
then with that being said, like let's say that you send out your first month, right? Because you have your first, second, and third, and someone goes back and reorders. You just put them back onto like month one.
I do. So the
Awesome.
way I have my spreadsheet laid out is it says on here that the date of their order, I have on here what month it starts, what's their last month. And then as I'm doing it, I will put the date that I sent month one, month two, but say they come in before month three and reorder, I will put reorder in that. And then I have copied everything and I've dropped them to the bottom of my spreadsheet. So now they're showing up at the bottom of my spreadsheet ready for month one.
Okay, so do you break up your spreadsheet by the month that you're sending out or the month that they're ordering?
Um,
I'm a spreadsheet like
no,
crazy.
you're okay. Yeah, so they
I
get
love spreadsheets.
they get put in there for the month they ordered, but month one doesn't start until the following month.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, and I started doing my happy mail like that because I would get sometimes my people would get no mail. Sometimes I would get it like twice because
Right.
I thought I had not sent it out. And then they're like, Liz, you sent me another scent circle.
Exactly.
And I'm like, oh, I did. Enjoy. Like I
Yeah.
sent
Yeah. I
another
have to have
$3
system.
and something like to send your happy mail.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I started doing it that way too, like where I just send it at the beginning of the month. And one thing that Tabitha says she does the scent of the month for her scent circles. But another great idea that that I do is I choose kind of like a themed scent. So like for example, if it's March is spring, so maybe I'll get something florally for the beginning of spring, or something for Christmas, more of a Christmas scent. I've done like, Johnny Appleseed for back to school. So if, maybe you're like, oh, like the scent of the month is just not my cup of tea. That's another idea you can do. You can kind of just theme it. And the reason I did that was to be able to know what scent I'm following up on. Because
Yeah.
I would be like, how did you like your scent circle? What scent did I send you?
Yeah.
So I know that we get lots of amazing flash sales and we buy scent circles really cheap. I leave those for the giveaways that I do on my VIP page or giveaways like when I'm out and about. And I do like a scented, I think this month I did black raspberry vanilla. I ordered a bunch of black raspberry vanilla for April. So but thank you so much. I
Okay.
love it. I want to revamp everything. Like now I'm just going to go throw everything out of my office and just
That's
sit
my
on
option.
Canva all day.
Yes.
But I love it. I love that you have, things that are across the board. Branding is so important. And I think that sometimes we just get so caught up on all the things being shared and, like life being busy that we don't really remember to put ourselves in that like branding thing. And we might put our face on it, but like, is it coming across as like, this is me and
Yeah.
as a whole? So I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much
You're so welcome.
for,
Thanks for asking me to come talk to you guys, and I hope
yes.
everybody finds
Oh,
it beneficial.
of course. I'm gonna let Ashley know she can stop the recording. Because I didn't understand that. She could not hear either.
Yeah, I thought she just couldn't
I was
talk.
I thought she just could not like speak. And so when she said like I can't hear, I can't wait to watch the replay. And I was like, oh, sorry. Like
I
but
can't.
yes, thank you so much though. I really do appreciate you
You're
taking the
welcome.
time out to